Hi there, my name is Ralph Weber, and I'd like to share some facts about healthcare in the U.S. In the U.S., there is a reverse correlation between cost and quality, meaning the more you spend, the worse the outcomes. Why is that? Well, there are a number of facts that are important to know. Let's take an example of two orthopedic surgeons. First one is very experienced. He does 500 knee replacements a year. When he does a knee replacement, it takes him 25 minutes. If he comes across a complication, it's no problem. He's seen it 100 times, so it might add another 5 minutes. The anesthesiologist and the hospital bill by time. So because you're only under anesthesia for 25 or 30 minutes, very little time in the OR, very little time under anesthesia, and because of that, you might not even require an overnight stay. There's little exposure to hospital-borne infection, little chance of readmission. The inexperienced surgeon, on the other hand, only does 5 knee replacements a year. He might take 2 hours to do the same procedure. If he comes across a complication, he might have to call in another surgeon to help him. So you might be under anesthesia for 2, 2.5, even 3 hours. Because of that, you've got more OR time, more anesthesia time, and because you're open longer, there's greater chance of hospital-borne infection or readmission. So the charges are much higher. Now, it's really important to understand why people don't know that. Why don't they pay attention? Well, because most Americans have insurance that have an annual deductible. All most people know is what their deductible and out-of-pocket costs are. So with both procedures, let's say the experienced one is $30,000, the inexperienced one is $90,000. The patient is only paying the first $5,000 out of that procedure. And if they saw the price in advance, they might think that the more expensive one is better, and they might choose that accidentally. So that's why there's an inverse correlation between cost and